Hello, everybody. Welcome back to The Beauty Brief, your go-to podcast for all things makeup and beauty. I'm your host, MaddiePeed, and let's get into it. Okay, starting out first, addressing the elephant in the room. Yes, I know I'm wearing sunglasses. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I've had this crazy eye infection. Let's just do a little 1-2. She is giving Halloween spooky vibes. It's not a fun time, but it's literally just my eyes. I feel fine. I'm mostly just pissed because I'm going to have to go through all of my eye makeup, get rid of pretty much everything. I also have to do a deep wash on all of my makeup brushes, all my makeup tools, deep clean, which sometimes washing your makeup brushes is the most daunting task, but it must be done. So yeah, anyways, we're taking a step back from the eye makeup probably for the next few weeks because I'm not gonna lie, I never want to experience this again. So I might just be a complexion and lip only kind of makeup creator moving forward. I don't know. We're gonna play it by ear, but please pray for me and don't mind the glasses. Hopefully it's not annoying throughout the video. Either way, we are going to start out with some beauty news. I started doing this in my last podcast episode and asked you guys if you enjoyed it. I had some good feedback from you guys, so I am gonna keep doing it moving forward. Strictly just beauty news of what's going on, not necessarily drama, who said what, who did this. I'm not doing Dramageddon type vibes. What's going on with brands, what kind of sales are going on, all of that sort of stuff. So if you do enjoy this segment, continue to let me know in the comments. Okay, so last week I mentioned that I thought Patrick Top Beauty was doing a full kind of rebrand, refresh, whatever kind of extremity that looked like. He was doing something because everything was deleted off his Instagram, and then he had a couple posts that were let him cook kind of vibe. So I was like, oh, he's doing a refresh. I don't know, something. Let's just say anticlimactic. He had the product, which he was talking about on Let Him Cook, the post. It launched on October 6th, and it was his 3 different 6-pan matte eyeshadow palettes. Really, really beautiful, but that was it. That was the thing. That's why they deleted all their past stuff and did that. So I was like, oh, since then they've put up some of their archived posts. So the posts after Let Him Cook are showing again, which are the sparkly eyeshadow duos. So I think it was literally just to stir something up, get people talking. Either way, it is what it is. I was like, oh. So I'm sorry if last week I made it seem like it was gonna be this big thing. I just got really excited. I just got really ahead of myself. And you know what? This is why we don't get our hopes up. Moving on, there is the Sephora savings event coming up, which, I don't know. I have a love-hate now with this specific Sephora savings event, the one that always happens around Halloween, pre-Christmas time, because it just feels literally everything sells out. I go to buy things, I go to buy the gift sets that I want, I go to do all the things that I want to do, and everything is sold out. And I'm just for the love of God. I just think by this point, Sephora and Sephora brands should understand that this sale is coming. People really look forward to it. So bump up the quantities a little bit. You know what I mean? Either way, the Rouge sale starts October 31st, 20% off, obviously. The sale for everybody goes till November 10th. The VIB sale starts November 4th, obviously 15% off. And then the plain Beauty Insider sale starts November 4th as well. And that's 10% off. It's the same old, same old. We all know this sale. We all love this sale. Actually, I don't know. Do you love this sale still? I just feel every time there's a lot of hype around it, it's oh my God, what am I going to buy? What am I going to buy? And there's almost this stress to it. And then when it actually comes time to it, half the stuff you wanted to buy is out of stock. I don't know. It's a love-hate. So it's a dog-eat-dog world out there for the Sephora savings event at this time of year. I'll tell you that much. Okay, last but certainly not least for the beauty news, we have Charlotte Tilbury teaming up with Celine Dion, which I love Celine Dion, okay? I'm Canadian. She's Canadian. She's a great singer. I'm also a great singer. No, I'm not. I'm not a great singer. I'm not Celine Dion level, but I think no one has a bad thing to say about Celine Dion. She's unbelievable. She's so genuine. She is that person who's yeah, I'm rich. Yeah, I have these super wealthy, unrealistic routines in my life, but this is what I do. I have a bajillion pairs of shoes. I appreciate that she's just Celine Dion. She just is who she is. So when I saw that Charlotte Tilbury is teaming up with Celine Dion and she's the face of her holiday campaign for 2025, I was okay, Miss Charlotte, because me and Charlotte Tilbury have a bit of a turbulent relationship. I love Charlotte Tilbury. I really want to be a Charlotte Tilbury girl, but I feel the products I've tried from her have been hit or miss for me. And for the cost that they are and the price point that they are, when I have a turbulent relationship like that with a brand, I'm I don't want to keep trying your products and there's a 50% chance whether I'll like it or not. I want brands that I can rely on, and the odds are pretty good whether or not I'm going to like their products. So Charlotte's just one of those brands I struggle with personally. Also the price point. I'll have a product which I'm interested in. I really want to go buy it. I literally look at it on the Sephora website and I'm for the love of God, I cannot justify spending that much money. So maybe in years to come, I'll be a bit more of a Charlotte girl. But I remember like the first time I saw Charlotte Tilbury in person, it was in London. I went into their storefront and it's just, wow. I know people are going to be like, makeup's just makeup and just use what's good. I genuinely feel like makeup is here for us to like connect with the brands. That is your goal as a beauty brand, is to like create a brand that people can identify with and relate to and feel like they can embody who they really are through that brand. And Charlotte Tilbury was one of those brands. I'll tell you what, I walked in that store and I was like, yes, bitch. You just feel like rich bitch. You feel like Kate Moss, red carpet vibes. Anyways, whatever. This isn't a tell all of how I feel about Charlotte Tilbury. I just really appreciate that she teamed up with Celine Dion. I looked at the campaign pictures. I was like, these are beautiful. This looks stunning. I'm really into this. Better be good. Don't let my girl Celine Dion down, okay? Okay, guys, moving into latest beauty launches, smash or pass, where we go through all of the new beauty launches which have been announced or teased or leaked for that matter. And I will tell you whether I personally think they're worth a smash or a pass. Okay, starting out with a new holiday set, just one from Rhode. Keep it simple, I guess. Sure, whatever. Maybe she's going to launch more to come. Maybe this is it. I don't know. Anyways, this is the Holiday Glazed Trio gift set. It includes their glazing milk, the peptide lip tint in Jelly Bean, and the peptide lip treatment in Strawberry Glaze. I still haven't tried any of her skincare products, but I hear such good things about her glazing milk, and I'm like, God, I might have to try it. I think both the lippies are full size and the glazing milk is a little travel size. I feel like $49 is okay. Okay, so Strawberry Glaze and Jelly Bean are two pre-existing shades. God, it's a bit lackluster, isn't it? I don't know. I mean, sure, it's gonna get a lot of use. I feel like people, but even if you did both the lip tint and the peptide lip treatment with two exclusive shades, people are still going to use it. It's going to entice people more. I don't, okay, it's fine. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. I'm like getting really worked up about this. I don't know. For me personally, it's a pass. Okay, moving on to a new face powder from Hermès. Ma'am, if you think I'm buying Hermès beauty, you are wrong. Maybe one day. Anyways, this is the, I'm going to totally mispronounce this, the Poudre Rocaval palette. God damn, that's so bad. Okay, anyways, this does look really beautiful. It looks straight up gimmicky though, I'll be completely honest. But the description, I'll tell you what, makes you want to buy it. It says, a face powder inspired by the house's iconic rug. The word rug. I would do like carpeted luxury mats. No, I don't know. It's just the word rug. Like rug. Anyways, with the traditional blue and red stripes worn by racehorses, which they have been producing since the 1920s, with 4 main colors with a 5th covering shade capturing the intricate and delicate details of the horse. Wow. The 5 sun-kissed colors and pinkish particles bring brightness and warmth to the skin to create a healthy, natural glow with a soft, silky texture, light, airy, feel, long wear. It's giving like an old Too Faced powder. You remember how they always had like all the little designs? Who remembers the cheetah one? Do they still make that? I don't know if they do. Anyways, God, those used to have like a gravitational pull. They used to just like hypnotize me. That's what this is reminding me of. And yeah, God, I feel bad brushing my brush along the horse, and then eventually the horse is starting to like look not like a horse anymore. You're like morphing the horse. I don't know. And the bronzer and the black. You know what? I don't know. It's for somebody. Somebody who wears like Burberry scarves and has like 1 glass of rosé and is like, no more. I can't. You know what I mean? That's who's buying this. For me, it's a pass though. Sorry, girl. I am so excited for this. Okay. Sometimes I get really excited and I just like, okay. This is the new face beauty tool from Shark Beauty. It is Glow at Home Hydro Powered Facial System. So it seems like a hydrofacial at home, which I love a hydrofacial. I am one of those people who obviously struggle with acne. I feel like I mention that every week, and I'm so sorry. Every week I'm like, my acne prone textured skin, my acne prone textured skin, my acne prone textured skin. But I have acne prone textured skin, like really textured. It's like dry and flaky and I get like bumps. My skin has always loved a hydrofacial. It's like a happy medium between getting that exfoliation and that treatment to the skin, but then just like infusing and like pushing hydration back into the skin. So I am so down for this. Anyways, it says in the description, the complete at-home hydro powered facial system, 10 benefits in 10 minutes with 1 device. It says delivers instant and radiant glow with good for you skin ingredients with spa level results. It is $399 US and it comes in 3 shades, blue, lilac, and black. Get me on that lilac immediately. Oh my God. Also, Also, okay, the features, it includes a Facial Pro Glow Power Hub. Don't know what that means, but it sounds great. It comes with an exfoliating attachment, a depuffy attachment need. It comes with a Derm Detox AHA and BHA exfoliating gel and a Hydra infused BHA hydrator. Okay. I appreciate that they've developed like some skincare products with this. That's really interesting. So it comes with 2 normal tips and 2 gentle tips. This Hydra fueled extractions clears impurities from pores to reduce pore size and visibility in one use. I need that. Thank you. It says skin barrier repair, support skin barrier repair for smoother skin in one use. Also need that. Pro level detox. Also need that. Boost hydration plus 128% hydration in just one use. Absolutely. The depuffy is an instant hot and cold contrast therapy to depuff with 6 temperature levels. Oh my God. Expert formulas developed in Korean skincare labs. Ma'am, you are telling me everything I need to hear. $399. Yes, it's expensive, but like, it's a skincare tool. They're going to be expensive. And I always look at it, if it's a skincare tool that I can use at home where I'm saving money over time by not having to pay for that treatment at a spa, then I will do that. Obviously, it's not as like intense and as effective as you would get at like a clinical spa. But if the benefits are similar, it's like just use that. Like it just depends on the person and depends on the treatment. I think there's a lot of facial tools out there which are like so gimmicky, not worth the money. Go to a spa. But this one, and I trust Shark Beauty as well, seems really, really good. I'm totally into it. It is an absolute smash. This would make a lovely Christmas gift. Huh? Okay, here we have the new Patrick Ta eyeshadow palettes. This is what I needed to see from Patrick Ta. I really, really like this. I know people are gonna be like, oh, it's another neutral palette, blah, blah, blah. I know. And I agree with you and I hear what you're saying. I get it, but I feel like these are very on brand for Patrick Ta. I love a good matte palette. I think there needs to be more good matte eyeshadow palettes on the market. Just good matte eyeshadow formulas on the market personally. And I think this makes sense for the direction of Patrick Ta Beauty. The reality is Patrick Ta Beauty is not coming out with like an electric blue eyeshadow palette. That's just probably not going to happen with his makeup style. So anyways, there are 3 different palettes which come with 6 essential neutrals. It says artist curated neutrals for every skin tone, effortless by day, elevated by night, a mix of warm and neutral undertones with buttery matte powders, which can go from soft to smoky glam in seconds, ready to go anywhere in a travel friendly compact with a hydrating hyaluronic acid and squalene to add a velvety smoothness. Comfortable wear, buildable, seamless blending, and true color payoff. It is $44 for each palette. There is a light, a medium, and a deep. Now, like I said, I do think that these are really beautiful. The one issue I have with Patrick Ta Beauty is that he does do really, really warm tones. That is his makeup style, so I get it. But on me, who is very, very fair skinned, and a lot of the warm tones just like don't totally suit me. I look at his makeup style sometimes and I'm just like, I don't know. So this is an eyeshadow palette. I'm going to be completely honest. I have to see it in person. I have to swatch it, see what it looks like on my skin tone. They do look warm, but it's to be expected that they are on the warmer side. Am I blown away by them? No. Do I think it makes sense for his brand? Yes. So initially I would say a pass. Pass. I'm sticking with a pass. It is what it is. Okay, we have more products from the Milk Bar Bath & Body Works collection. Initially there was only birthday cake products. I think it was like a candle, a body wash, a body lotion, and like a lippy or something like that. All birthday cake flavored. All really, really nice, on brand, cute. But now they're coming out with more scents. So there's the cereal milk soft serve. There is cinnamon sugar pretzel cookie. Sounds amazing. And then there's peppermint bark truffle and raspberry holiday pie. Okay, so this is just straight up like their holiday collection. Cute. Love it. I think it's beautiful. I'm not a huge Bath & Body Works user. As you can tell by my eyes, I got sensitive skin. So sometimes a lot of like the scents in Bath & Body Works, like even just walking by Bath & Body Works sometimes, it's like, ugh. Sometimes I'm fine, sometimes I'm not. So it just depends on the day. I do think that these are scents which I would totally get down with. Peppermint bark truffle, sign me up immediately. Cinnamon sugar pretzel, say no more. Milk soft serve also sounds really nice. I think it's cute. I think it's really good for the holidays. I think these make a really good gift. Bath & Body Works always makes a really good gift. So I'm gonna give them a smash for that reason. Okay, moving on to another holiday collection. This is from Urban Decay, and part of me is literally in denial that this is their holiday collection. That sounds bad, but it just is what it is. I'm just gonna keep it completely real on here, as always. We're all looking at this picture and I think we can all agree that this is not the Urban Decay which we like grew up with, which we fell in love with. I feel like with this brand, they take 1 step forward and like 6 steps back. And this is just like yet again, another step back. And the reality is looking at it, you're like, it's not a bad collection. It's not super innovative, super amazing, super out of this world, but it's good. But it's from Urban Decay. Looking at Urban Decay from the past, I'm going to pop up a bunch of pictures on the screen. You look at all of these products and collections and branding and packaging and everything from the past compared to this, and it's just like, Urban Decay who? Urban Decay what? So point blank, that's just how I feel. I don't know. Anyways, my thoughts aside, let's just get into the collection. We have the Moon Dust Quad Glitter Eyeshadow Palette. It is $39. There are 4 different shades. You have Cosmic Quartz, Solar Drip, Starry Haze, Rock Solid. So very like moon themed, which is cute. The whole collection is kind of this like purple theme. The eyeshadow palette has that purple color story to it. Then there are the Moon Dust Sticks, which are apparently eyeshadow sticks from what I assume. They weren't shown in the pictures and there also wasn't any information on it. So that's that for that. I really don't know what else I have to say about this because it genuinely is just like so disappointing. Oh God, it's a pass. Okay, moving on to this collab. Now this is from Beekman 1802. This is a brand like I always see and I've used their products. Like I've definitely had their lotions in the past. But where do you even buy this? I don't know. I think I bought them at like Winners and stuff maybe. I don't know. But anyways, apparently it's really quite popular because Trend Mood stated that it was the sweetest collab of all time. The GOAT holiday collab, she said. I was like, oh, okay. So this is the Beekman 1802 X Hershey's collection. It is limited edition for holiday 2025. I'll tell you what, it is pretty damn good. So it says goat milk body care. Yes, they have the goat milk stuff. It's definitely at Winners that I've bought in this before, 110%. So it is the goat milk body care in 3 holiday scents inspired by the sweetest moments. America's favorite body care meets America's favorite chocolates. Includes the milk chocolate collection. No tea, no shade to Hershey's, but also kind of tea and shade to Hershey's. Dairy milk all the way. Okay, so there are 3 different collections within the collection, but all the collections have the same products. Great. How many times did I just say collections? A lot. So the milk chocolate collection is milk chocolate scented. They have all the top, middle, and bottom notes, but like I'm not even gonna go into that. It smells like chocolate. Great. So it includes a hand and body wash, which is $36, a bar soap, which is $19. This is the creme de la creme. A Hershey's Kiss shaped bar soap, which is $17. This is what I've been talking about, people. This is what we're looking for in holiday collections or different collections. Like do something that's so unique and absurd and unexpected and lovingly beautiful. What? I'm not even speaking English anymore. It's that good. It's a freaking Hershey shaped bar of soap. Then the last product is a whipped body cream, which is 8 ounces for $39 or 2 ounces for $14. Next, there's the Candy Cane collection. This comes in all of those same products, except not the hand and body wash. Why? So the only one that has a hand and body wash is the milk chocolate collection, which is kind of interesting. Candy Cane is probably what I would go for. Honestly, all of these, because the next one is Snickerdoodle and it is inspired by the new Snickerdoodle Hershey's Kisses. I'm gonna need those immediately. I love Snickerdoodle. Anyways, again, the same products except for the hand and body wash. So you have the Hershey's Kiss shaped bar soap for all 3 collections, the whipped body cream for all 3 collections, and the hand cream for all 3 collections as well. This is like such a good holiday gift. And I also feel like body products and like bath products make really, really good gifts. I'm going to give it an absolute smash. Where do you buy this? Okay, moving on. This one is a bit irrelevant to me. It is Look Who's Coming to Ulta, and it is the Sabrina Carpenter fragrances. We do not have Ulta in Canada. It is very, 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 very sad. Anyways, I still have not tried the Sabrina Carpenter fragrances. It's not one that I'm like, sign me up immediately. Plus, people were saying in the Trend Mood post that they do smell really nice, but they don't last at all. So I was like, wah wah. The prices are decent though. The full size one is $55 and the bite size one is $20. So definitely more on the affordable side. It makes sense then why these don't necessarily last that long. But I just look at fragrances like that and I'm like, yeah, you're saving money, but then it doesn't last and you're applying it more and then you're using more, and may as well just go for like the more expensive ones that really do last. I think it's cute. I would love if we had Ulta so I can go in store to smell these. I keep going into like Shoppers Drug Mart hoping that they'll be there, but they're not. So I still haven't smelt them. If you like her fragrances, then there you go. Now available at Ulta. You're welcome. Okay, moving on to an absolutely iconic collab from a brand which I like completely forgot about. And when I saw them, I'm like, yes, it's nice to see them come back a little bit. So this is the Gilmore Girls X Bliss collection. I love Bliss. Like I have been a diehard Bliss fan for years. I just kind of forgot about them. I forgot that they existed. Honestly, okay, here's what really happened. They had this like hot salt scrub, which was so good. It smelled like a spa. You applied it and it like warmed up. It felt so nice. It was like this nice eucalyptus-y kind of fresh smell. Anyways, they discontinued it. I sent them an email. I did one of those. I was the Karen here. Send them an email. I said, did you discontinue this product? And they said, yes, we did. We're so sorry. Check out our other salt scrubs. And I was like, but these ones don't heat up. You know how nice it is to have a salt scrub in the shower in like the dead of winter? Minus 30 degrees Celsius outside. You get in a nice warm shower and use your hot salt scrub. It was amazing. It was so good. Also made such a nice gift. I want to say actually the scent was like rosemary and mint maybe. So anyways, the point of that story is the fact that since they discontinued that product, I'm a bit like, I don't know about you, Bliss. My personal feelings aside, this is really, really cute. It is a Gilmore Girls collection, like I said. Okay, so the first product is the Pumpkin Powerhouse Resurfacing and Exfoliating Mask. Sign me up immediately. Plus, it comes with a spa headband for $24. It is a pumpkin spice latte whipped face mask formulated with real pumpkin puree, rich in fruit enzymes to gently exfoliate and refine skin for smoothness. It's reminding me of the Peter Thomas Roth pumpkin face mask, which I love. And that product is really, really good for like my sensitive skin. It exfoliates the skin, but it's not like super abrasive. So I'm kind of hoping that that's what this would be like. Sounds really, really nice. Then there's the Bright Idea Brightening Serum and Moisturizer Duo, which is $36. It is 2 vitamin C packed vegan spa grade treatments, a serum to help brighten and firm skin, and a moisturizer to hydrate for softer, more supple, glowy skin. Cute. Then they have the Lemon and Sage, which their Lemon and Sage scent is unbelievable. It's so nice. Oh no, wait, they're saying the Dragonfly in signature scent. So is this different? I swear that they used to have like a lemon and sage scent. Am I going crazy? Maybe they brought it back just for this. I don't know, whatever. From what I remember, they had a lemon and sage scent previously, and I always really liked it. So it is the Body Butter Maximum Moisture Cream. It is $18. It is infused with shea butter and coconut oil to help soothe and condition and deeply nourish. Then the last product is the Pumpkin Powerhouse Soothing and Exfoliating Lip Mask, which is $15. Helps treat and soothe dry, chapped lips while enriching with plumping moisture. I think this is cute. I think it does the job, but I feel like the products themselves are kind of random. Like you have a mask, you have a vitamin C product, then you have a lemon and sage body butter, and then you're back to pumpkin. So it's kind of like a little bit all over the place. I don't know. I would have expected them to just like go fully in like the fall direction, because I mean, Gilmore Girls is the show you think of when you think of the fall. So I don't know. Like I said, it doesn't blow me away. I'm not looking at this being like best collection ever. Absolutely nailed it. But I think it's cute, and I'm happy to see Bliss back on my radar. So I'm going to give them a smash. Okay, we have a new Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator by none other than Laura Geller. Where you at, Gilded Honey? This is $25, and it says a whole new upgraded look and formula. And I will say the pan of this looks absolutely beautiful. Like it just, the swirl of it is just like inviting you in. So it says ultra creamy, silky soft highlighter powder that melts into your skin to deliver a luminous glow that lasts all day long. Baked on terracotta tiles for 24 hours, then hand finished by Italian artisans. Provides a beautiful pigment payoff. That sounds unbelievable. This new formula also includes boron nitride, which enhances light diffusion for a soft focus radiant finish and a more subtle glow or sheen compared to the previous formula. Good to know. Wait, no, it says here $28. Anyways, there's the shade Gilded Honey, of course. It literally does not say any other shade. So is it just Gilded Honey? I don't know. Anyways, it sounds unbelievable. Like this formula, the original formula was really good. So like this formula I trust is going to be unbelievable. Just the description of it, baked on terracotta tiles for 24 hours. Like, okay. Now, this is a highlighter illuminator formula, which I am gravitated towards because I've always found that Laura Geller, and I mean, Laura Geller Beauty is a brand which is geared towards like an older demographic, more mature skin types. And those types of brands, their face products for the most part are so good because they work on not enhancing skin texture, fine lines, things like that. So that's exactly what I'm looking at with this illuminator. It looks like it's not going to enhance any texture on my skin, any acne, any breakouts, any redness, any freaking eye irritations that I have, anything that I'm going through at that given moment. It's not going to enhance it. It just gives like a nice luminous illuminated look to the skin. I absolutely love this. I'm totally here for it. The comeback of a holy grail product. It is an absolute smash. Okay, moving on to a new Alice in Wonderland collection from Essence Cosmetics. The product choices, I'm like not totally here for it. So the products are a color changing makeup sponge, which is like cute, a lip and cheek balm, which is a pH formula, a lip balm compact, a color changing lip balm, also a pH activated formula, a liquid blush, a lip gloss, a liquid face highlighter, a mascara, and an eyeshadow palette. The eyeshadow palette is actually really cute. I really like it. The pH lip and cheek balm, I'm really over the pH activated products. I'm just like, can we chill a little bit? Because they all turn out the same and I'm so confused. At least here they only have one of each. Most of the time I feel like you go into it and they're like 3 different shades of a pH activated lip balm, and I'm like, but they all are pink. So I'm confused. Looking at the picture though, the lip and cheek balm, there was like no pigment to it, not a lot. And the color that came out for the color changing lip balm was like not really that nice. It was like this weird shade of pink. I feel like a lot of the products which they've included in this, like the pH cheek balm and lip balm, the liquid blush, the liquid face highlighter, all of those products combined are really exhausted. We've seen so much of them. They've been so overdone that's how I'm feeling looking at this. I'm just like exhausted. I'm like, we've been here, we've done this so many times, please stop. That's just how I feel. It's a pass. Okay, moving on to new shades of products from Glow Recipe. Yep, more shades of blushes and lip balms. So the first product is the Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dewy Flush, which is $25. I still have not tried this product. I really want to, especially these new shades. God. The 2 new shades are Cherry Flush, which is a sheer cherry red shade. Then there's Dragon Fruit Flush, which is a sheer bright pink shade. Now that Cherry Flush, god damn, it is so freaking beautiful. If you have tried the Dewy Flush formula, please let me know in the comments what you think, if they're worth it. Give me the tea. The other product is their Glass Balm Lip Treatment for Shine and Hydration, which is $22. Another lippy I have not tried. Either way, the new shades are Dragon Fruit Bingsu, which is a sheer bright pink shade. Then there's Coconut Bingsu, which is a sheer cool brown. Really beautiful. Maybe this product is really good. Unfortunately, I feel like it just launched at a time where I was like, I am so lip treatmented out. Plus, I have the ones I love, like the Ole Henriksen Pout Preserve. It's just top tier for me. I will continually buy it time and time again. So I don't venture out as much anymore. And yeah, like I said, this just came at a time where we had found the lip treatments we liked, unfortunately. And it was just kind of like one of the last ones to launch. So same thing as the blush. Let me know if this product is worth it, either of them, and I'll definitely get my hands on it, or I'll think about it. God, that cherry flush though is so beautiful. But for now, I need to hear your guys' opinion. For now, it's a pass. Okay, moving on. Another holiday collection. This one is from Natasha Denona, which... Okay. It's gonna be fine. Okay, it's gonna be fine. We have the Essential Eye Duo, which is $30. It comes with 2 different shades. So the first shade is Mia. It has a sparkling wet effect. It is an icy pink shade from the I Need a Nude palette. It also comes with a transitional shade. It is a matte light medium nude shade from the Glam palette. Yeah. So 2 pre-existing shades. So right off the bat, if you're someone who already owns I Need a Nude and the Glam palette, you're not gonna buy this. I do think it's really beautiful. That icy pink shade, I was like, damn, that is literally me in an eyeshadow. And I like the fact that they have a perfect transitional shade that matches it. Like, this is just a perfect thing to like throw in your makeup bag, go and do your thing, and know that you have a good eye duo to rely on. But in terms of like hype factor and just like, wow, it's not that great. Okay, the next product is the My Mini Dream Glow Blush Ornament, which is not new. I don't remember this product at all though. Was this a regular thing? I don't know. It said in the Trend Mood post though, not new, but new gifting package for the holiday. Okay. So it's the same product, but they just put it in a different package. That's fine. That's fine. This one is $20. And the shades in there are an icy rose ivory shade, a nude pink, and a vintage rose shade. I will say the way it looks in the pan, just it pulls you in, it draws you in, that's for sure. I've never tried any of her blushes. So if the blushes are worth it, do let me know. This is, like I said, pulling me in. It looks really beautiful. I think it does make a really nice gift, but the fact that it's not new, I'm like, why? You know what I mean? It's not doing a lot for me. And I just think in terms of like holiday collections, it's not doing a lot for me, point blank period. So it's a pass. Okay guys, moving on to our next segment, which is the beauty products that changed everything. 5 beauty icons that completely rewired the beauty industry. Let's get into it. Starting out first with none other than Miss Maybelline Great Lash Mascara. Say what you will about this mascara, but she has been around for some time. She has done her due diligence. This launched in 1971. Now take yourself back to 1971. Do you remember it? I don't. I wasn't born. But anyways, that's fine. This launched with its iconic baby pink and green package. Yes, you might look at it now and think, God, that's ugly. But it has lasted the test of time, baby. It's beautiful. Now, what made the Maybelline Great Lash Mascara so big and important and innovative really is the fact that before the Great Lash Mascara existed, all mascaras on the market were the like messy cake formulas. You know, it has the like little thing in the tin and then you take the brush and then you apply it that way. Like, to go from that to the Maybelline Great Lash, I was like, whoa, the makeup industry just like took like 20 steps forward. So it really changed the mascara game. It literally like started the mascara game. I to this day still love the Great Lash Mascara. I don't think it's like the most wow factor mascara on its own, but I love using it in combination with other mascaras. I find it just cleans up my mascara look really really well. I love to like prep with it. I just think it's an all around lovely, versatile mascara. That was supposed to be British, but it wasn't very British. Anyways, she's there. She did it. She did the damn thing. And say what you will about modern day great lash mascara, however you feel about it, we can just give a round of applause. Thank you, Jesus. Because of her, we're not using the messy cake mascara. Thank you. Okay, moving on to the iconic MAC Ruby Woo lipstick. This launched in 1999. Now, I feel like Ruby Woo honestly gets like a lot of hate in 2025, which fine, I guess, because the red lipsticks have like evolved so much over the years that now maybe Ruby Woo is a little bit like Ruby No. I was trying to find something that rhymed. It didn't rhyme. Anyways, whatever. But at the time, we have to keep in mind when this launched, red lipsticks were either running like very, very blue or very, very orange. And Ruby Woo was like that perfect, true, classic red lipstick shade that was so versatile. It genuinely seemed like it worked for every single skin tone. It was like the sisterhood of the traveling pants, but in a lipstick shade. It worked for everybody. Everybody tried it on. Looks great. Okay, I feel like it's the formula that kind of gets the most hate with Ruby Woo. The color itself, go put on Ruby Woo and come back to this podcast and tell me what you think. It's going to be good. It's going to be the classic red we're all looking for. Now, the Ruby Woo formula is very, very matte. It was like bulletproof, which was very, very different for lipstick formulas at the time. Lipstick formulas traditionally always very creamy, but people wanted like long lasting lipstick, and Ruby Woo was that lipstick shade, was that lipstick formula. Celebrities were using it. Literally, you could not look at a magazine without seeing Ruby Woo somewhere in it. You remember when they did the articles of like what Rihanna wore on the red carpet? Like they would show the Ruby Woo lipstick with one of those celebrities at all times. It was the red lipstick. It was that girl. She was that girl. She was Ruby Woo. Okay, moving on to the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer of 2016. This was like peak YouTube days in my eyes, and I feel like I will always, always, always feel that way. This is when like beauty influencers were just like taking over the goddamn world. It seemed like every single influencer was using this concealer. Every video they created, they talked about this concealer. When you picture the influencers and people doing 2016 glam where they did the like really intense, over-exaggerated triangle under their eyes, it was most likely that they were using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This was also one of those concealers where it was like full coverage, and it just like worked with the type of makeup we were doing in 2016. Everybody wanted to get their hands on this concealer. Everybody just wanted like full coverage foundation and full coverage concealers and light concealers, brightening concealers. And this product is really what took Tarte from like, oh, it's cutesy little makeup, and they do their like Rainforest to the Sea collections with their little blushes, and they have their like Tarte Maracuja CC creams and all that stuff, to like Tarte is that brand. They just took them to that like royalty status. And this is like really when they started doing like all of the Tarte brand trips and really just became that huge influencer brand. Influencers loved Tarte, and Tarte really embraced the influencers, and that just helped all of them involved just absolutely take over the beauty game. It was just a time to be alive, we'll say that much. Okay, moving on to the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation. I still remember when Fenty Beauty launched in 2017, seeing all the videos, seeing all the shade ranges, seeing all of the like first impressions and the tests and the wears and the this and the that. And what really made the Pro Filter Foundation the standout was the shade range. Up until this point, we really hadn't seen this extensive of a shade range, and we needed it in the beauty world. We desperately needed it, and no one wanted to talk about it because no one wanted to like upset brands. None of the influencers wanted to upset brands to that extent. So no one was like really calling them out. People were just like, okay, well, I found my right shade of foundation at this brand, so I'm going to stick to this brand. And then this person stuck to that brand because they found their correct foundation shade there. But it was like Fenty Beauty just needed to come in, and they did. And they made a foundation shade for literally as many people as they possibly could, so that then everybody could use Fenty Beauty and everybody would be talking about Fenty Beauty. And that's exactly what happened. It forced the entire beauty industry to confront their whole issue of shade inclusivity. And honestly, at the time, I just remember thinking it would be Rihanna that would do this. Like, Rihanna is just that girl. The beauty industry needed it bad. Okay, moving on to Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk. Now, I feel like, and I'm saying it in that tone because I feel like Pillow Talk is one of those products where Charlotte Tilbury's really done the damn thing. They were like, oh, people like Pillow Talk. Let's make every variation and every product variation variation of Pillow Talk we possibly could ever create. It's like the NARS orgasm situation. It's just gotten a little bit out of control. And when I say a little bit, it's gotten out of control. And for me as a beauty lover, I look at it and I just think, you're shoving it in my face, but not the point of me mentioning them. The point of me mentioning them is the fact that Pillow Talk started this like era. This was like 2017 time. So we're kind of like exiting the liquid lipstick days of like, here's this really intense dark shade, to then people talking about your lips but better. Not this like super yellowy nude or brownie nude that didn't totally match your natural lip shade. Pillow Talk was the like, you want to just enhance your natural lip shade. You want something which is like your lips but better. The your lips but better sentence was created, in my opinion, around the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lip liner. It's the lip cheat, sorry, and the lipstick and all of that stuff. That's when I remember it like getting formed. It was the most like widely used pinky nude. It was the go-to like celebrity red carpet makeup artist product. Same thing to the MAC Ruby Woo. You couldn't not look at a magazine or a beauty article and not see Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk mentioned. Like it was always mentioned. Everybody was using it. And this is really when we exited the liquid lipstick days to like just have a Pillow Talk. You know what I mean? Say what you will about it, whether you like it or not, but Charlotte Tilbury with the Pillow Talk is really what put her on the map. She had a product which hit and she just absolutely rolled with it, which is what you gotta do. Okay, either way, guys, that is it for today's episode. As always, be sure to let me know what latest beauty launches you're smashing or passing. Also, let me know what beauty products you think completely changed the beauty industry. As always, if you liked today's episode, be sure to like it, share it with a friend, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on future episodes. Without further ado, I hope you have a great rest of your day wherever you are, and I will see you in next week's episode. Bye, guys.